Hey there, guys and gals. This is the Nerf Stratobow, and the box is pretty beat up, but they were on clearance at Target, and you know I love me some bows. I didn't buy this originally because, as you can see, it's got a 15 dart clip, but the box just says fire 15 darts, which made me think, you know, it fired all 15 at a time. Guess what? It doesn't. Okay, so this is probably going to be a real quick unbox because the box is pretty much destroyed. Also, the people in my Target are super lazy. The people who work in electronics one night told us for 5 hours of us coming in and out while we were hanging out at the mall that, you know, it wasn't time for their shift. And when I went in to pick this up, Toys is right next to electronics, so I'm assuming it's mostly the same people. I went to pick it up and the manager was like, okay, I'm going to go in the back and get... no, I'm not. I'll go to Toys and get it. And I was like, I could have gotten it for you. I just came from Toys. Like, I could have helped you out, bro. I could have helped you out. But let's get this sucker unboxed. Now, unlike most of the other unboxings I've done recently, this guy is a legit Nerf weapon. That was simple. That was super simple. They tell you not to cut the string because you need it. I've seen some really dumb people online being like, hey, my string is super long. It's supposed to be like that? No, because then you won't be able to fire the thing. Okay, super cool. It's got this little grippy thingy here. Can y'all see the grippy thingy? Y'all can see the grippy thingy. Okay. Snap, 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 snap. Okay, so it just goes up and down. I thought that it would pop out, but it just goes up and down. Okay, 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 okay. So you want to have it down when you load, and as you fire, it'll move up. One thing to note is that you prime it by pulling back the string, and I don't know if you could hear that, but when you prime it, you pull it back, the clip slides up. But also you can see if you're ready. Let's see if you can get a look in that little hole. There's a little orange light in that hole. Well, not a light, but there's a part of the string. There we go. About as tall as I can get. I think you can see in there. I can't see with the glare. Yep, you can see in there. Which tells you when you're ready to fire. It just won't go up. I think it's probably possible to remove the clip, but why would you want to? I've actually been firing this the wrong way. I would be pulling it back like this. Ow, that kind of hurts. I guess if this stayed still, you'd have a better shot. But if you're going to keep firing wildly, you're going to have a bad time. This set comes with 15 darts, which means you have 0 extras. All 15 darts are going right in the chamber. Where'd my scissor go? Also, that loud pop of me popping the tape at the end of this. I know this is my non-sticky thing scissor, but. Oh, it's just a piece of cardboard. Oh, they like really built that into the box. Oh, okay. That's not gonna work. Here are my 15 elite darts, which I will be adding to the pile, but for the sake of this video, instead of just putting 15 darts in the chamber and then firing it, this box can get the hell out of my way. I'm thinking we'll do 5x5 and then fill the rest up with elite darts. So I'm gonna start with X-shot darts. So you know I've been keeping them in these little thingies. That's 5 X-shot darts. 1. Oh, there's a nice like stopper there. You can feel like you hit it. 4. 5. Next, we'll move on to AccuStrike darts. I am almost 100% certain that all dart types are going to fit in this bad boy. Now, how they fire is a different story, but 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. And obviously I could have done something to fit all 4 in at once, but I like the 5-5-5-5. Also like the 5-5-5 from Domino's. Too bad I don't have that anymore. That was perfect for cheap students eating food, man. Now it's like the 1 for 5-5-5. Or 5-55. You know what I mean? No, you don't. Nobody knows what I'm talking about anymore. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, here comes the extreme long slow motion firing test. That's a satisfying snap job. So why didn't it fire the first one? Interesting. There we go. So you can get some real power in there. Also, if you're a child, you're probably going to end up hurting yourself when the cord snaps back. Kind of like a real bow. I wish that you could move this up or down. I mean, you potentially could if you untied the knot that's in here, potentially, but... And then I'll load in 5 end strike darts. Well, elite darts, so you guys can see that it takes those 2, and then we'll do another slow-mo test. You guys ready for slow-mo? The fast shots for it actually do better than the slow shots. Like if you knock it and then let go later, it actually fires out weaker and slower than if you were just to be like... So it's made to fire real fast. Like pretend you're new Hanzo, essentially. Just pretend you're new Hanzo. That's all. That's all. That was a super fast unboxing because the box was basically destroyed when I got it. So we're just gonna move on to the firing range. Let's go! On the firing range, y'all. This is the way I've stocked it. It's gonna be 5 elite darts, 5 AccuStrike, 5 waffle darts. And then after that, we'll do X shot. Now, as far as I can tell, there's no real sight on this, which makes me feel like you can fire it ambidextrously. You can also fire it sideways, but I'll test that. So this is up and down. I'm taking a guess. Fire it. Okay, so the knocking back and aiming is not really what it's intended for, but it is really, really hard to aim. I'm going sideways. We're switching to AccuStrike Dart. I skipped an AccuStrike Dart. I'm not sure what causes it to not fire. Yeah, some of these darts just aren't coming out. Some of them just fall right out. So this is not the best. This is what's left in the clip. 3 whole darts didn't fire. I'm gonna slide it back down, see if I can get them to fire rapid fire. This is probably the most inaccurate weapon ever, but it's pretty cool that you get 15 shots. I'm just trying to get close to, alright, should be 2 more shots in the AccuStrike Dart. 1 more. That didn't go anywhere. I mean, it went somewhere, but nowhere near the cannon. Alright, I still got 2 waffle darts. One left. If you knock it back real quick and shoot, there's a good chance it'll fire straight out. But also, the chances of you actually hitting a target with this thing, very small. Last but not least, we loaded up with 5 X shots. I'm gonna try knocking it back real quick, one after the other. That was real quick. This thing will unload so quick. All right there, guys and gals. For the last one, I'm just gonna load up 15 of the darts that are closest to me, and I'm gonna see if I can hit any targets with 15 shots. Place your bets now. How many do you think I'm gonna hit? Probably not a lot. Looks like most of what was lying around were more elite and waffle darts, so that's mostly what's being loaded now. Alright, I've got 15 shots. I'm gonna see how many of these targets I can actually hit. Place your bets, and let's see how many I can take down with 15 shots, rapid fire. Also, this is really hurting my wrist. Like, I own 2 actual bows. I have a recurve, and then I have like a children's bow. And they don't hurt as much as this does on the wrist. Like, they're whipping, the string is just whipping back and hitting me in the wrist. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 15 shots, knocking them back quick. Starting now. Yeah, I'm gonna count that. Three shots left, come on. I believe in you, Hanzo. I'm gonna count that I hit 4 cans total, okay? Not that I broke them, but I hit 4 cans total. So yeah, the Stratobow is a really neat concept. Not the most accurate of blasters. And also, I really thought that you were going to be able to remove the clip. It doesn't seem like it's built to be removable. It's just built to slide up, slide down. Slide up, slide down. It's got 2 little wheels. You can see that one. And if I slide it up, there's that one. There's also probably something in the center, which is where the mechanism is that actually fires the darts. I feel like what I just did is a much better option than knocking it back and letting it go, because if you fire it like a real bow, it's gonna hurt. I think this is honestly what you're supposed to be doing. Or I think that is the intent. Just as like a suppressing fire machine gun of sorts. I don't think it's intended to actually be used like a sniper's bow. I know one of the things that a lot of Nerfers say is the most one of the things that most people don't understand about Nerf guns or blasters in general is that they're wholly inaccurate, but that is very true with this, and it was very true of the last blaster that I did a review on, where it may look cool and it seems like it's gonna work, but you better watch out. It might not be as good as you think it is. With the Stratobow, I now have all of the blasters that I wanted, like off the bat, unless I get a Turbo Advance, like I mentioned in the last video. Like, it's the only other blaster that I want to get. So for a while, this might be the last blaster unboxing and review you see. I'm sorry it ended on such like a weird note, because like, this is a blaster, yes, but it's not a blaster. It's a bow, but also not a bow. It's not intended to be used as a bow, because you can knock a single arrow back, launch it, but it doesn't get the same speed or push behind it that just doing this does. Oh, did you see that? It jumped a whole bunch when I shot it sideways. Does it do that? No. So you can fire it sideways, but it skips a whole bunch when you fire it sideways. So it's meant to be fired up and down. But at least you can fire it from either hand. So when your wrist really hurts from the string rubbing up against it, you can switch hands. But I definitely feel like this was intended to be used rapid fire rather than knock, aim, and hold. Because there's also no way to aim where it's going. It seems like it shot like every dart at a different velocity at a different spot. Though when you pull it back real fast and let go, it does fire straight, like straight, right up the chamber. Sure. So it's a really good suppressing weapon. Definitely not a sniping weapon, though.